we are here in the gym today, and I'm here today to share a few tips on how to use the gym properly. Okay, first, most important thing is when it comes to gym, you have to understand a few jargon which you only use in gym. For example, we have something called a set and something called a rep. A set is basically a full set of how many repetitions of a certain exercise. So for example, let's say I'm doing the bicep curl, I say I'll do 3 sets of 8 reps. It means that I'll be doing 8 repetitions of the same repetitions for the same exercise. But of course, between each set, you should have at least 45 seconds to 2 minutes of rest to allow your muscle to, so to say, breathe before you stress it again. So let's get started. When it comes to weight training, there are actually a few tips that you must keep in mind. For example, number 1, form is always more important than weight. So what am I talking about form? Form is the way that you are doing your exercise. So for example, a lot of us will go into the gym and then our ego will be very, very high, and then we'll start thinking that, oh look, I want to take some heavy weight and then I can grow my muscles faster. But actually that's not the right thing, because if you're taking heavier weights, there's the higher risk of hurting yourself if you're doing it wrongly. So let's show you what is the right form and what's the wrong form. So for example, people taking the heavier weight will be like, oh, swinging here, and then like, oh, swinging here, which is actually very, very wrong. So what you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to concentrate on each of your muscle, each rep, so to speak, so that you do not hurt yourself. It will be slow and controlled, slow and controlled. So in this sense, taking a lighter weight will be better than taking a heavier weight. Every time before you start a workout, you should always have what we call a light exercise first, so to get your heart pumping and to get more blood to your muscle group. So what do usually is we have a light stretching for around 5 to 10 minutes, or if you do not like stretching and you're going to weight training, right, then you should have a very light weight, around 40% of your max range for around 2 sets of 20 reps. So you can get your muscle warm up before you start. And last, the most important thing is that when you're coming to the gym, you have to understand that sometimes training less is better than training more, because when you're overtraining your muscles, they will stop growing, and actually you'll go into this very tired fatigue phase called overtraining phase, where you just don't feel like coming to the gym, and honestly your muscles will just deteriorate from there. So sometimes if you feel tired, it's okay to skip 1 or 2 days, but of course don't do it too often and don't use it as an excuse. And the last thing is, you have to understand that muscles are not built in the gym solely, they're actually built in the kitchen. So you may come to the gym every day, but if you're eating very crappy food, then you might not be able to grow. So the best thing is for you to always consult online or consult your dietitian, and then after that you will get the better results in the faster time. So thank you very much.